Hello guys, welcome to my channel, A MEDICO'S Book World. This is Achyut Murari from the second year of MBBS of Osmania Medical College. So it's a pretty nice day over here. It was kind of really pleasant. It's almost ticking 6:30 in the morning. So just moving on to a little of the jog. And so as the title suggests, today I'll be taking you all to the journey of how we have been posted to Pediatrics department. So just getting my bags ready, putting my white coat and the pediatrics textbooks and the notebooks concerned. I've been currently reading Twilight, so I have already placed even that too and packing my bag. I usually take the public transport, that is the general bus service by the government, and that is how I reach my hospital. The pediatrics department we have been posted to is called the Niloufer Hospital. So the most interesting thing in here which I wanted to share is each and every department has its own separate hospital for Osmania Medical College. All thanks to Mir Usman Ali Khan, the last Nawab or the Nizam of Hyderabad. He was the one who initiated the construction of most of these hospitals. So each and every hospital deals with a specific specialization. Like we have the Osmania General Hospital, which is basically the multi-specialty tertiary care hospital, which is having almost 3,800 beds, and it will be dealing with your medicine, surgery, radiology, anesthesiology, orthopedics, neurosurgery, neurology, and a lot more. So this is one of the most busiest outpatient clinics in all the specialties in India, and the building itself is a marvel. It is also a heritage site considered by the government of Telangana. It is such a stunning place to stay. And the next specialty hospital is the government maternity hospital, and that deals with obstetrics and gynecology. Then we have the Niloufer Hospital. That is exactly where we have been posted today, and it basically deals with obstetrics, pediatrics, and neonatology. So we'll be discussing about the next specialities in the end of the video. Now while we speak about Niloufer Hospital, we have been on the way to it, and this is called the MNJ Hospital, which is specialized for oncology, and this is the Niloufer Hospital. And this hospital was commissioned by the daughter-in-law of the last Nizam of Hyderabad, that is Mrs. Niloufer. So it bears her name basically. Now this is the intensive care unit for the neonatology. So it is called the NICU, that is neonates intensive care unit. Now we have been reaching to our ward. We have been posted in unit number 6, and they have been both inpatient as well as the outpatient department into that. And this is where we basically have our huge cardio. We need to be walking for quite a distance so as to reach our unit. There's a huge patient influx in these hospitals because there are world-class facilities, and apart from that there's a proper treatment which is being provided to the people in here. So they have trust into these hospitals and they reach out in large numbers. I've been shooting this especially on Monday, so there were more number of people, and this is how we reach out to unit number 6. And here we are. So this is the ward, like this, that is the OP, and this is how the ward usually is. So basically we'll be taking the history of the patient, like we'll be eliciting the signs or probably taking the history, which is the most important aspect in the whole diagnosis process, because based upon the history we'll be having a diagnosis. Like the history will be having what are the chief complaints of the patient, what was the thing because of which he or she has visited the hospital, and then we'll be eliciting the present illness, what is the history of his present illness, what is the history of his past illness, I mean like how it has manifested and why it has manifested. And then we'll be looking at the lab reports, understanding them, because we are just in our second year of MBBS. We are not supposed to be going with any sort of diagnosis or treatment, but rather we'll be understanding the physiology or the pathology of the condition or the trouble with which the patient has reached to the hospital. And then we'll be going, because we have the pediatrics department and the history is a little bit different in here. We will be trying to concentrate on the neonatal history. We'll be trying to concentrating on the maternal history also. So this is what we actually do in here. We learn things because we are actually practically watching all this which is happening. This gives us a holistic idea of what we have learned sitting in the class and what we have actually been watching. So this is where we are posted from the morning 9 o'clock to the afternoon of 12 o'clock, and then we reach back to the college, have our classes from 1 to 5, and then we reach home back. So this is the whole process, and I've tried to record how we reach out and what we have been going through. I hope this was kind of interesting, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.